Okay, what is a radian? Well, a radian begins with a circle. A circle has, let's say, a radius. Radian, radius. Now, let's suppose this is, let's say, the arm of a clock. And let's say that I rotate that arm of the clock this way. Okay? Let's say I rotate it this way. And when I rotate it, let's say I turn it up almost all the way up there. When I actually rotate this, I get an angle, right? Angle is a measure of how much you've rotated, how much you've turned. Okay? 1 radian is defined as the amount of the angle that you get, and let's say I sweep out or rotate through an entire arc length or an entire chunk of the circumference. If I can sweep out an entire arc length that is equal to the radius of the circle, then I have what is called an angle of 1 radian. Okay? So radian measure is the angle that you get when you sweep out a portion of an arc length. Okay? So 1 radian is defined as how much the angle associated with sweeping out 1 radius worth of arc length. That's actually a little bit big. 2 radians would be, oh, where's my pen? There it is. 2 radians would be what you get when you sweep out 2 radii. And then we can get into 3 radians, or 1 radius, 2 radius, 3 radius. This angle here that we're starting to develop, this angle here, it would then be measured as what we call 3 radians. And then let's sweep out one more. We get 4 radians, or this angle is then becoming 4 radians. Five radians. Okay, so now we're into an angle that's 1, 2, 3, 4 radians. Now we're into an angle that has 5 radians. So this whole almost complete rotation is 5 radians, or that angle, this reflex angle, is 5 radians. And then we have 6 radians. Okay, 6 radians. And lo and behold, there is a little bit left, and this little bit left is about this 0.28 of a radius, or maybe a quarter of the radius. So the angle that we get that's associated with however many radii of an arc length we sweep out, that associated angle is measured in what's called a radian. Now, why do I know that there's this little chunk left over? Well, 1 complete rotation it's actually got a full circumference. 1 complete rotation, so whoop, all the way around, has a full circumference worth of arc length. Has a full circumference. Now, we know that the circumference of a circle is 2 pi times the radius. So 1 full rotation, or 360 degrees in degree language, would sweep out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a little bit. Well, what's 2 times pi? 2 times about 3.14 times the radius, or 6.28 radii. So it doesn't matter how big the circle is. All we need to know is, well, if I can sweep out an arc length of that's equal to 1 radius, that angle is called a radian, or it has an angle measurement of 1 radian. If I can go if I can sweep out an arc length of 2 radii, then I've swept out an angle of 2 radians. If I went 180 degrees, let's say, I've actually swept out, well, pi radians. And then 4 radians, 5 radians, 6 radians, and a little bit. Now, later on, we're going to talk about the relationship between a radian and a degree. But if you have to answer the question, what is a radian? It's the angle that you get, or the angle subtended by sweeping out an arc length of 1 radius. Cool, huh? Goodbye.